What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Locals Sk8. I'm your host once again, OG Skate Show. This is a podcast where we get to know local skaters on and off the board. And today, our couch boy is Victor Castillo.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
And now let's introduce our guest this week. We have Adano Cancino in the studio.
What's up, brother?
Butler, dude. Thank you for joining us today, bro.
Absolutely, man.
I'm so glad we got you before the nightclub did.
No.
Dude, thank you for joining us today. First thing I ask everybody is, what city are you repping?
Hawthorne, California.
Hawthorne, California? Is that where you grew up? Is that where you're born?
I was born in Inglewood. I lived there till about second, third grade. And then my mom and dad got a pad in Hawthorne, and then I was there ever since.
Oh, okay.
Like, around what year was that? Like, do you think?
Oh, man, that was around 95, maybe.
95?
Maybe 95, 94.
Okay.
I was a little kid and then moved to Hawthorne and then grew up in Hawthorne. Been there ever since.
How were you introduced to skateboarding?
Oh, man, that's crazy. My cousins skated. My dad and my uncles skated. They're like early Venice skaters.
Oh, wow.
So they always had boards. And they were always skating around. And then I was a little kid. And I would mess around on their boards. And then this is, what? Early 2000s, like maybe 97, 98.
Okay.
Once I got to middle school, then it was a whole nother thing. Then it was like everybody skating.
Okay. Was that like kind of Minik-Mati era? Sorry?
No, that was Fulfill the Dream. That was like
Okay.
early 411s. That was like...
Okay. Trying to get an idea.
Thrill of It All. Misled Youth and those videos. Straight VHS era.
Yeah.
But everybody in middle school skated, or we rode bikes.
Mm-hmm.
So we did both. We skated and rode bikes.
Like jumps and stuff like that too?
Dirt jumps.
Yeah.
We had it all set up. Some guys would have ramps. Some guys would have fun boxes, flat bars.
Dang.
Yeah, so it was in middle school. It was popping off, and then just stayed with it ever since.
Okay.
Were you doing anything else besides skateboarding before? Oh, were you doing...
Baseball.
My bad. Oh, baseball? My bad. I was gonna ask, like, were you doing anything before you picked up the board? But baseball?
Oh, it was baseball. Riding the bike mostly, but before that, I was just a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
It was like video games and toys.
Yeah.
But then once you're friends, you do what your friends do. So
Yeah.
then it was about getting. You either got rollerblades, bikes, skateboard. One of them.
Mm-hmm.
We did all three though, but.
Well, it helped that you had skateboards around the house too, you know?
Oh, yeah, because I would watch my dad skate around. I would watch my cousins skate around. And I was like, okay.
So rad.
And then I was like, now all my friends do it. So we just did it. You know, we just hung out like that. Yeah.
So were your parents supportive since they did it too, like, with you skateboarding?
Oh, yeah, my parents were super supportive. Super supportive. Like, I mean, I was a little troublemaker. I was always getting in trouble and running around, it wasn't big trouble, it was just in trouble at school. But if I wasn't in trouble, I was out skating or riding the bike.
Did a lot of the kids in the neighborhood do the same thing too?
Oh, we all did it.
Okay.
Everybody in Del Air, everybody in Hawthorne, everybody rode a bike, everybody had a sick bike, everybody had a sick board.
Mm-hmm.
Jumps, we had it all.
So, okay. Well, what brand did you like to ride, or do you remember your first board?
My dad got me my first board. It was a hookups board.
Hookups?
Ooh, isn't that the one with the
chicks?
Yeah, with the
But I didn't have that one.
Okay.
I had it was a blue Dragon Ball Z one.
Mm.
And I just wanted a board because everybody at school had sick-ass boards. They had shorties and chocolate.
Okay.
And I just knew from looking at CCS mags and all that, I was like, oh, this is the real deal over here. And we went to the skate shop and I was like, I couldn't ask for the board with the chicks on it, so I got the one that's just a regular anime looking one.
But that's everything. When you get to go see those graphics the first time in the skate shop, you're like, oh my god! Like you see the skate, the girl ones, and you're like,
yeah, they're like half naked. And
yeah, you're like, oh,
I'm in the 6th grade with my dad. I think I was in the 5th grade, maybe. And my dad was like, pick which one you want.
Yeah.
So we got that one, and then I held on to that. And then, skating with your friends, and you see what boards they get, and you want to, not copy them, but you're like, I want some cool
especially
stuff like that.
When Shorties was out, too, when Muska was on Shorties, I mean.
Dude, that was when I was like really like starting to skate, and I was like, okay, people are actually really good out here. And then I had a lot of friends that were, some were older, and some were really good. Like I would watch, like the guy down the street, I'd watch him skate home. And I remember I wasn't even ollieing stuff, and he kickflipped up a curb, and I was like, that's just the craziest thing I've ever seen. That's crazy, dog.
But that just shows you that it was possible, though. Like.
Oh yeah, I saw that at a very young age. I think I was in elementary school, and I was just like, "What?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy, like, at a young age or back then, like before we seen the tricks now that we see today. Back then, you see a kickflip backflip, like let's say 2000, and you'll be mind blown. Now you see people doing that for warm up, but for us, since we're an older generation, we're just like see crazy stuff, stuff like that. We're just mind blown back in the day,
Yeah, like I was still mind blown, like, and every year in school you meet new people, and I remember just like, damn, like these fools rip, like these fools are. Like, you think you're good because, you got up a curb. Because I started with hauling up and down curbs. And then you see somebody, like, kickflip over something, from flat, and you're like, oh, that's the real deal right there.
Yeah. I mean, I would hear...
And this is pre-skate video. I never had a skate video, never nothing. I just saw this in real life. I was like... I still remember it, too. I was like... Damn, he did that cruising home, like, damn.
Yeah. To see it in real life is different. Because I did watch the videos, and, like, to me, because they were pros, I'm like, well, yeah, of course they can do all that stuff, right? But me just learning, I'm like, okay, I want to be able to do that, but, there wasn't really, I wouldn't say we didn't have that many people that were really good until, like, I got to high school.
Right.
And then you start seeing, like, dude, this guy, we started hearing stories, like, one of the homies now, that's a friend of mine, Mike Mendoza. I used to hear stories about him as a kid before I got to high school. There's a guy here, he skates with Jeremy Ray, and I'm like, and then I get to high school, and then we end up in the same class, and I'm like, and I become his friend, and then way later down the line, I become friends with Jeremy Ray. But it's a trip, dude. Like, just
once I got to high school, it was a whole nother,
like you start.
It was a whole nother ball game. Then it was like, okay, these fools actually rip. Like, these fools are actually good in skateboarding. They're not just good in the neighborhood. Like, they're actually rippers.
What high school was that?
Hawthorne High School.
Hawthorne? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went to Hawthorne High School, and Birdo, Furby, just...
Didn't Louis Lopez come out of there too, or not?
Louis Lopez is way younger than me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like maybe 10 years older than him, I think. I don't know how old he is, but I think he's like 25 or something.
But you're talking about the guys your generation, your age.
My generation.
That you went to high school with.
Yeah, I went to high school with Furby.
Oh, nah, it's crazy. That's tight.
Yeah, and it was crazy because when I got to high school, I thought me and my friends were good. Because we skated every day, and
right,
we're not around like
seeing what everybody else,
that's actually talented. And then I met Furby, and I was like, the day I met him, he was on a bike, and we were all cruising around El Segundo. I think we were skating a double set or like an 8-stair or a 5-stair. We were just screwing around. This fool didn't even have a board. And everyone was telling me like, oh, that's the homie. He's really good. And I remember seeing him in school, and I was like, okay, he's good. And what? Like, bro, don't even have a board. He borrowed somebody's board, and he backside flipped this big ass gap first try. Like, and then I was like, oh, okay, he's on another
planet.
Yeah, he just borrowed somebody's board. He didn't even have skating shoes on, Doug.
Damn. I mean, for one thing, yeah, skating without skate shoes, and then to use someone else's
I think,
board.
yeah, this was pre-sponsor, pre-anything. This was like early days.
Oh.
And yeah, I met him in freshman year.
So before high school, where were you guys skating? Just in the neighborhood?
We would skate Delaware Park.
Delaware Park? Okay.
Delaware Park's parking lot. And that was it. That's all we had. We would skate that. We would cruise to El Segundo, skate around El Segundo. El Segundo was like made of spots. And this is the early Deca days with Day One versus Rodney Mullen. Mm-hmm. So we would skate to El Segundo and hang out at the Dwindle warehouse. We were in the 6th grade.
Wow.
But the whole Dwindle team, Day One and all them, they made all the spots in El Segundo skateable. This is when they had that double set that Mark Johnson skates in The Reason.
Okay.
And Gershon Mosey skates. That was right there on Imperial. Like, there was spots all over the place. Mm. So we would just go to these spots, and if we couldn't skate these spots, we'd just jump off loading docks and wax curbs and red curbs and stuff.
That's rad.
Rad. So we didn't have no skate parks really. Mm-hmm. Till later on, and then skate parks started popping out everywhere.
That's what I was going to ask, too. Because you said once you started going to high school, you started seeing everybody else's little cliques.
Yeah.
You know, and seeing what they can do. So I was just wondering, where were they skating? Where are you skating at? You know, like...
Dude, it was all schoolyards. It was like LMS, which is a middle school.
You guys never ran into each other?
We did, and it was like a real small, like, oh, those are the boys, they stay over there. And then it was like, oh, those are the boys, they stay over there. Mm-hmm. And we really didn't know each other.
Yeah, they were more cliquey back then.
But then once we got to high school, we just all skated together. And then we had a mob of homies. Like, we'd be like 30 deep on the bus.
Damn.
Because one homie knew about how to get to Hollywood High. Or how to get to the double set. And wherever at some middle school in Hollywood. Like, we would just mob the downtown just to skate around all the downtown spots. Cause
that's amazing.
Yeah, deep, bro, like 30 deep, seriously. Just taking over the bus, screwing around, like, out of control, dude.
Did you guys ever get kicked out of the bus for rolling deep or, like, messing around on the bus with all the
We wouldn't get kicked out of the bus. We'd get kicked out of spots, though.
Oh, spots for sure.
We'd mess with security guards. We got a few fights on video. We got it all, yeah, we got a bunch of stuff on video. But those are the early days. Like, those are the early VHS, like, you know.
Dad cam type.
Dad cam. We're borrowing our parents' cameras. Mm-hmm. I didn't have a camera to borrow. But the homies did. And, like, we
did you guys do the high 8s too? The little video tapes? Or were they the bigger ones?
They were the little ones.
Yeah, the little ones.
And then we would have one or two homies who knew how to edit and chop videos up, and like we made a few videos.
That's rad.
Yeah, we had it locked down.
Did you guys have a crew name or anything like that?
No,
nothing like that.
No crew name.
Okay.
No crew name. I mean,
what about the name of? Did you name the video?
The name of the video was Top Secret.
Top Secret.
Yeah, that was the first video that
Top Secret. That's a good name.
Yeah, and it was just a homie video, and then we dropped that video for the homies, like by the homie. The homie made it, dropped it, and then it was like we gave Furby the last part, and I think that was like his. I know he had other stuff on video, but once we dropped that video, I think his last trick, he backsmithed Belmont.
Was that his like sponsor me tape kind of?
Not even a sponsor me tape. He kind of started blowing up.
Okay.
And then we would go to spots like in downtown, Belmont. Like, we would go to spots, Santa Monica High School, and we would hear kids talking about Furby's part.
Sick.
And other homies in the video, Boy, Desmond. Like, dude, these fools were ripping in this video. And we were young. We were just in high school. It was our first year of high school.
That's crazy, dude. Now, it was YouTube around at this time?
No YouTube, bro.
No YouTube, right?
No YouTube. It was all VHS.
Damn.
And then I think that was around the time we had DVDs too.
But they were kind of maybe new, huh?
They was kind of newer. And then it was like, we put it on DVD. I think that's how it went. We put it on DVD. And that's when we were like, we would go to like Santa Monica Courthouse. And we would hear other people talking about this video.
I think DVDs were easier to burn than VHS.
Right? Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
But we were such skate nerds that I'll borrow your skate video and make a copy of it.
Right.
Off a blank one. And like, I'll record over whatever, some regular VHS tape.
Just stuff the holes with something so you could, like, if they were broken out, you could just...
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Yeah, that's so crazy, dude. But, dude, shout out to that. Now,
yeah,
is Top Secret still around? Like,
we have some parts. There's some parts on YouTube. I think I have a copy. I do have a copy at my house.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think Daryl from Barely Legal.
Okay.
He called me one day
out.
and he's like, I got a couple copies. You want? I said, shoot them immediately.
Dude, that's amazing.
Yeah.
He just moved to Texas, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that's amazing. Now, are you goofy or are you regular?
I'm regular.
Regular? All right.
I had a question before that. Like, who guided you to, like, who guided you in skateboarding? Like, who told you, like, hey, man, ride like this, you're goofy, or did you find out on your own?
I just rode whatever was comfortable.
Was it the right way?
No, I mean,
did you push Mongo?
I push Mongo forever.
Okay, same
I
here.
still push Mongo.
I see. I mean, I fixed it, but yeah.
No, I push Mongo. But then once I got like good enough and older, I started realizing that I can push both ways.
Yeah. Well, I've always could do that, but yeah.
But I was like a traveler, so I wouldn't just skate from to spot. I would skate far,
and
like miles.
And use both legs, right?
And I would use both legs.
Same.
That way they were equally burned out. I don't want
Same.
one leg stronger than the other.
I didn't stop. I didn't want to stop, too.
Right, and
That's amazing.
Yeah, I would switch legs, especially going uphill.
Yep.
I'm switching legs.
Yep. I did the same thing. My friends were walking up the hill. I'm waiting for them at the top.
Yeah, and if my ankle hurts, best believe I'm pushing Mongo. I don't care if it's in the clip. Like,
that's funny. Now, sometimes, I mean, I'll admit it, but, you know, like, sometimes if I really need a good push for some power, I might have to go back to that. Now, it's starting to feel a little weird to me, but yeah. But if I really need it, I'll push to get some power, but I'll cut it out of the video.
I'll leave it in Mongo. But if I'm getting a clip, I'm like, if it's something I'm working towards, I won't push Mongo.
Yeah. All right, dude. That's amazing. All right, but when did they put the Hawthorne Park in the dirty?
Oh man, I want to say 2002 or 3 maybe. Mm-hmm. I was in the middle of high school, and they were building it. I don't remember what year that was. I graduated 2005, so I want to say 2002 or 3.
Okay.
And then once we had that skate park, it was over with, because now we have a spot to kick it, party, shred. Like, we have a course. We don't have to skate far to spots.
Right.
But we still went to all our regular spots.
Mm-hmm.
We'd rather skate at schoolyard anyways than a skate park. A 3-stair and a flat bar, like, that was the go-to. And then once we had a skate park, we were like,
It's all about the streets right now.
It was about the streets, and at that time it was super crowded because it was a new park. So everybody it'd be like
Packed.
It was like a daycare, rollerbladers, bikers. It's real congested. Now everybody's wheeled it out. Now it's just who wants to skate, like who's there to actually do business.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, but back in the day, yeah, we once we had a skate park, we were kind of spoiled because it was kind of so close.
Yeah, it's nice to have a skate park, but like to me, I felt like now I'm older now. I felt like for me the skate parks are a little late because I've always wanted the skate parks when I was little, like lower, you know, because I would have learned them probably easier, but it's all good, you know. We got them now for the youngsters.
Yeah, I had a friend, and he was like, "You want to go to the skate park with me?" And I was like, "I don't know." He's like, let's go to Van Skate Park," and I'm like, "I have no business being in there because I don't even know how to drop in."
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Yeah, you learn how to drop in." And I'm like, "Nah, I didn't have anybody teach me. I just kind of had to do it on my own." But then he was dropping in, and I was like, "Dude, this dude's a ripper."
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, he was just dropping in. But this was a really young age. This was like 6th grade.
All right.
And, yeah, once we got a skate park, then I was like, okay, now I can hit a coping. Now I can.
Yeah. Now you feel comfortable to learn.
Yeah, now I can learn.
Yeah. That's how I felt when we finally got. Because we got Uptown Whittier first, and then that park has no coping. Then I believe we got La Habra next. If I could be wrong, but La Habra had coping, so I was like, "Oh hell yeah! Finally something I can learn." Because I couldn't learn on the other one. It was weird. It was too round, too scary to lock in as a
there's a few parks like that.
Yeah, like even West Covina, like where you first come in, where people could do blunts on that little round noping drop in. I'm like, nah, heck no. But shout out to the local park, dude.
Yeah.
What's a local skate shop?
Oh, it was Barely Legal. That was Daryl's shop.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we all congregated. That's where we all hung. And I think that got started the same time the park did. So they were like right across the street from each other. So we all met. And we all lingered around right there, and we all hung out right there. That was our hang spot, like
as a
skate shop to the park, skate shop to the park.
That's amazing.
And that was early 2000s, and we were in high school. We were animals. We were partying, hanging out, like out of control. It was a blast.
I think that's necessary sometimes. Like if you're gonna have a skate shop, it should be close to a park, because then I think it'll thrive better. You said, you go back and forth all day long.
Yeah, it was Barely Legal, and then it was JJ's. Once Barely Legal closed, then JJ's opened up, and then we just all hung there.
Mm-hmm.
Same dudes, and more people would come. Yeah, so we're just all hanging out in Hawthorne.
Damn.
Just kicking it.
All right. And did you get any sponsors back then?
No.
No?
No. Daryl and JJ would both hook me up, but I wasn't really. Me and my friends weren't really looking for sponsors. We just wanted to skate. Like we didn't seek out sponsorship like that. We just wanted to get clips.
Clips, huh?
We didn't care about nothing. We just wanted to get clips. Like we just wanted to
kind of
go bigger.
Bragging rights, right? Like this is
not even that. It was just like, dude, let's go to that 14, and we would just want to take each other out.
Ah.
So it was just a homies thing where we were just like, dude, did you hear what old boy did, or did you hear what so and so did?
That's the best.
And it was just. Yeah, we had it all on video. So yeah, we made that little video. We were all ripping in that video.
My bad. Is JJ Skate Shop still around, or?
No, that closed a few years ago too.
Oh, okay. And then what happened after that? What was the next skate shop?
Then the skate shops in Hawthorne kind of like just went down. Like, it's just I guess you could say the price of boards, and then like, rent since the early 2000s is like a 1-bedroom was like $650. Now they're $2,000. Like,
and then we had like this.
And I don't even know what it is if you're owning a business.
Right. In 2008 too, like a lot of businesses struggled. Like the housing market, everything like kind of died out.
Yeah, and it was so sad because now we don't have a skate shop. And then we would go to Active. That's when Active was around. So it was either Active or Spider or ET Surf or
okay. Anything in the neighborhood now? Any skate shops that you?
Not really. It's more like just homies. Homies got little
brands.
Homies got brands, and then you can go to the mall now. It sucks to say, you got to go to the mall.
Damn.
You got to go to Zoomies, dog.
Yeah.
Which is heartbreaking. You got to go to Zoomies now. I tell people all day, go to Zoomies.
Damn.
Because
that's what's close, or?
It's what's close, cost, cheap. Like, you might get a board out of the trash can that's been on the wall for over 3 months, and they put it at half price.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's a straight Baker board, so, it's good wood, but you got to go to the mall now. It sucks. And now the malls are closing, so it's going to be it's all washed now, dude. That's so sad.
Yeah. Dude, I would go to Zoomies and ask the workers for a specific product or something, and they wouldn't even know what it was. They don't even skate, they said.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, that happens so much, and it's just like, you just kind of like...
Is this a floating axle in these trucks? Huh?
He's like, I don't know, I just work here.
With your board.
Yeah, with bubbles.
I'm like, no, Lee, give me the grip. I'm doing my own board.
Yeah.
Shout out to Zoomies. But
yeah, I mean, they're still around. It sucks to say it, dog.
All right. Well, maybe someone will open up a shop out there, huh?
Oh, yeah.
If it's needed. I mean,
it's needed. It's needed. Highly.
Yeah.
What about the skate park? Do you think it needs a remodeling or not? It's good
Absolutely.
as it is. Yeah, that'd be dope.
I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the way that it was kind of built. Like, it could be switched up a little bit. Like, some things don't have a runway. And then, like, there's this huge fence around it that I think they made to keep people out of the skate park at night. They could take that down now. Once that fence is gone, you could have a runway in any which way direction.
Okay.
But there's just a random fence.
Do they lock it up at night or?
No, they don't lock it up.
Okay, so they don't. The fence is not.
It's
even
just, yeah, but it was just because.
Does it have lights?
There's lights, but back in the day, and the lights turn off at our park every night at 9:00.
9. Okay.
Back in the day, there was a lot of, I want to say, crime and stuff. It was just people fighting and stuff, whatever.
You would think the lights would keep people out more because you can see them if they're hanging out past hours. Like in the dark.
Yeah, but it's a skate park. It gets cold.
Yeah. Okay.
9:00. Oh, but going back, skate shop now, Brooklyn Projects.
Brooklyn
Projects is open, so.
That's the one in Hollywood, no? Or?
No, they have one in Westchester.
Oh, Westchester too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, shout out.
So, yeah. They're around.
I believe we're following them on the Instagrams. So.
Yeah.
Dude, all right. So, I mean, like you said, though, there should be one in the neighborhood, though, right? Somewhere closer.
Absolutely, bro. I mean, but not a lot of people skate.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, mom and dad can get their kid a board and it'll last them forever because they're not really into it,
And again, like I always
have it for 3 or 4 years.
I always say too, and if the kid's just gonna stick in the skate parks, usually the skate parks are pretty smooth. You're not really tearing up your board.
Oh no, it's not like back in the day.
Like the streets really damage your board. You know what I mean?
Not like that.
So
I have a question. Since you said a lot of kids don't really skate no more, like what kept you skating like at a young age?
My friends. Watching my friends skate and watching how good they were and watching like the homies around like my circle we didn't want to do nothing else. We were just like, that fool rips. Like, we all want to be like him.
I want to get to that level or better.
Or just do something
equivalent
around there. Like, but we're like, we'll all go to a 10 stair and the homie will be nollie flipping it. I just want to ollie in a 180 and I'll be happy, you know.
Was there
ollie a 10 stair.
Was there a time where like you were just like, man, this thing's getting boring, or it's not for me no more?
Nah.
Or you found another interest?
No, I never got bored. I kind of got sidetracked. I got into drugs. That like stir me away from it a little bit. But I always skated. So
you always skated?
Yeah.
Was that for like hanging out with the wrong crowd, or you just went to look for substances, or what was that?
Nah, we just wanted to party. We were just partying, dude.
Okay.
Sometimes it
we
takes
all,
over.
you know,
we all been there. Yeah.
We all skated and we all partied together. And we're all boys, so we partied, we got high, we did it all.
How long did that last? Like the party?
Oh, the partying lasted.
You partied last night.
Yeah, we.
Well, like partying hard, like wild, you know?
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I got into drugs maybe, during high school, around the time where I was like, we're all skating, but I was skating and at the end of the session, we'd go and get high.
Mm-hmm.
Smoke weed, do some blow, we did it all. And then it wasn't until a few years ago, maybe, I want to say about 9 or I think I got 9 years ago, maybe 2016. It's the last time, but I would go in and out of it. I'd do it in waves. I wouldn't do it the whole time. It would just be like, wait 3 months and then one random night I'd be like, fuck it, let's go.
Do a bump.
Yeah, let me get a bump.
Let me go bump.
Let me smoke a bowl, yeah.
Yeah. But that's probably, you're probably drinking. It's probably like just keep it going.
Oh, we were sometimes we weren't even drinking. Sometimes we just wanted to get high. Straight up. I was a sick one, dog. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Did it ever get you in trouble with your parents or with the law?
Absolutely got me kicked out, sent to jail. I've been through the ringer, dude. Yeah. Fights.
Man.
Yeah, getting caught up. And then I was like out of my head. I was out stealing shit. And then you get caught up stealing and then you're just a knucklehead, dude.
Yeah.
Were you still skating through all that time or not?
The whole time.
Okay. Yeah. So you were like on and off on like...
Yeah, it would go in waves. So like, you know, you skate all day and then at the end of the night you want to chill, you want to have a beer, you want to chill with the boys.
Mm-hmm.
My thing was fucking smoking meth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'd like, me and the homies would fucking light up, we'd fucking...
Be on a good one.
Be on a sick one, and then we'd fucking party all night, and then the next day we'd like, all right, let's go skate a little bit. But then
Yeah, I don't know how you had any energy, you know?
Oh, no, I mean, it was like, you know, it was on and off, and sometimes we would just skate. And sometimes we wouldn't just skate. Sometimes we just want to get high.
But you never took any years off the skateboard. You've always...
No, I've always been loyal to it.
That makes sense because, I mean, like, I took 10 years off, and I really wish I didn't because, man, I wish I had the skills that I did back in the day. Like,
no, I always skated, and then if I didn't, you know, I was kind of like a loser and the type of guy that, like, I didn't have a car when I should have. So I was always skating everywhere. So I was always on a board, no matter what.
Transportation.
It was transportation. Sometimes I wouldn't have a bike.
Right.
I'd just be on the cruiser or I'll be on a board. Like,
I have a question. Are you the only child or you have siblings?
I have a sister.
You have a sister? Just you and your sister?
Just me and my sister.
Okay.
Shout out Connie.
Shout out.
Is she older or younger?
She's 2 years younger.
2 years younger? Okay, so you're the older brother.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out. All
right.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool, dude. I mean, dude.
How were you, my bad, how were you able to snap out of that, like, the addiction and substances?
Oh, man. It's a funny story, dog. I mean...
Did you have to hit rock bottom type of deal?
I was at rock bottom for a while.
Okay.
But I was more like still trying to keep the party going. And I had so much energy that I was just like, it's just a bad day. Like, tomorrow's going to be a better one. Like, let's go get high and we'll figure it out. You know, find a job, go work this little job, get some money, go meet some chicks, or, you know, go out, party, whatever. And then it just got to being like, okay, there's no more get some money and go out. Now it's just, you just want to get high. But how I got out of the addiction, it was one night, one of my best friends set me up with the cops. He called me and he's like, oh, I want to pick something up from you.
Damn.
And I was like, okay, I'm on my way. So I pulled up. And when I pulled up, there was nobody around. So I threw the stuff in the bushes. And then I still waited. You know, you're on a skateboard at 2 a.m. in a residential area. You look sketchy.
Hell yeah.
And if you look like me, you're bald. I was skinnier back then, but you're bald, Hispanic, like, looking like, okay, nah.
Who's that guy?
We're calling the cops.
Standing on the corner over there.
So he showed up, and he had a cop with him. And I had already thrown the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what the hell's going on? And he was like, my homie just shook and left the cop there.
Damn.
And the cop knew my name, everything. He was like, what's up, Cancino? I was like, what? He's like, where's the dope at? And I was like, what the fuck? Like, it felt like a movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, I ain't got nothing. My girl kicked me out of the house. So he was like, all right, if I ever see you in Hawthorne again, I'm going to arrest you. And I was like, okay, whatever. Later. So I went home and I told my girlfriend, Angelica, I told her what happened. And when I told her what happened, I was already getting high way too much. I was already partying a lot. But once I told her that little story, she was like, fool, you're a loser. Like, you're a lame. She called me a lame and a loser, and she was like, listen, if you keep doing this, I'm not going to be with you anymore. Like, I'm going to end up leaving your ass, and you're going to be homeless, and fucking, this will be done. And it bothered me so much that she called me lame and a loser that I just stopped right there that day. Cold turkey. Didn't do it ever again.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Congrats, bro. Shout out to that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll be around it. I mean, everyone parties around me.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do that shit, but I'm just saying, like, I never got the temptation. I never, like, I was just over it already.
You're over it. That's good, man.
But then, yeah, that was like the tipping point. I was like, oh, fuck this. This is already burnt out.
That's crazy.
How old were you at that time?
Dude, that was 2016. I was what? Probably 29.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to learn, you know, now. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, I feel like when you get older, man, it's harder to fix it, you know?
Yeah, well, I did my partying.
Yeah.
I mean, I party, but that hardcore partying shit, I did that young. So now, it's messed up to say, but I see people getting into it now. I did all that stuff in high school and stuff. I'm like...
yeah. And nowadays, it's even more scary because they could have
all
that other
fentanyl
shit,
and everything.
They could have that other shit in it, so you're like, fuck that.
No, I party, but... yeah, meth is a hell of a drug.
Stay away, kids. Stay away.
Stay away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had my experiences with that as well, but no more, man.
Oh, good for you.
Had my down rock bottom, so it kind of had like similar stories.
I mean,
you know?
I went through it, and my girl called me lame one day, and I was like, what the fuck?
This is before Fools Gone Wild, huh?
This is way before that.
She's like, imagine she already had the flags rolling before they did.
Yeah, she was like, she literally was like, it really bothered me, and she was like, yeah, you're fucking lame, dude.
Are you still with her? Or?
No, she passed away.
Oh, dude, sorry.
Yeah.
Our condolences.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you, bro. Yeah. Shout out, Angelica.
Shout out.
I do say, is that the one I see the photos on the Instagram, right?
Yeah, the little blondie. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So right now you're just single, no kids or anything like that?
I have a kid. I have a son.
Oh, okay.
I'm a single guy. I got a 16-year-old beast, AJ.
AJ, shout out.
Shout out, AJ. Yeah.
Beast? You say beast as in skateboarding or
Yeah, he's
general?
a beast. He skates.
Oh,
sick.
sick.
But, goddamn, I bet I got an itch on my back. Fuck.
It's all good.
Gonna have to edit that out.
Well, I don't know if you will, but
No, you can leave it. I don't care. No, yeah, he skates, but he's 16 years old. He don't want to hang out with me, so.
yeah,
But I love him.
that's cool.
Does he have his own little squad? His own...
Yeah, he does.
Okay,
sick.
cool. Shout out.
Yeah.
That's
But
so rad.
yeah, I got him into that shit early. I was like, "Dude, you're rolling." Like, and it's funny because once you, when you start somebody from like the bottom, like as a baby skating, you kind of see like, okay, like they don't, not till like 7 or 8 years old, they don't really have legs. They can just kind of stand on the board and stuff. So he was doing that as a baby for the longest. And then I would take him to the park with me. He'd be rolling in, have him in the helmet. And then, boom, once he hit like middle school, he had no fear anymore. It was just like, boom, I can jump off a tin stair.
Jeez.
So now he can jump on handrails and stuff, but...
Well, he built his legs up ever since he was little, so...
yeah, skateboarding ain't nothing to him. I mean... But he's got to skate with me, and then, you know, you got to hang out with Dad, and he's like,
He don't want to go to P-Rod's?
I want to go hang out with my friends.
You don't want to go to P-Rod's Park?
Speaking of that, I seen some clips. How did you get invited to Piros Park, or how did you skate it?
Dude, that's a crazy story. I posted a clip, and it was like a front salad on a I think a 6-stair, yeah. And it just blew up. Like, I went from like nothing. I had like 1,000 followers, all family and friends. And I didn't know what it meant to like go viral.
Right.
Like, I didn't know, because I see all my homies going viral, like boom, boom, like blowing up. But when I posted that clip, I would open my phone, and every time I opened Instagram, you know when you open Instagram and you refresh it?
Yeah.
It's a new post. I would refresh Instagram, and it was my post on my phone. And I was like, why does it keep showing me my post?
Oh, shit.
I almost deleted it because I was like,
You're like, is this broken?
Yeah, I was like, this shit's retarded. Like, well, I don't want to keep seeing this stupid ass clip. Like,
Okay.
and it was just being reposted, like, boom, boom, boom. And then went like, I literally, the red thing in the corner would say 100 comments, 100 new followers, and 100 likes every 5 minutes. It was just like, blowing up. And people that skated, like, were watching my shit. Like, all my favorite pros.
Dude.
Everybody that I ever looked up to was liking the posts. And I was screenshotting all of it, and I was, like, posting it, like, what the
Yeah.
Arto just liked my post. P-Rod just liked my post. Like, all my hero, Muska commented on it. Like,
Wow. Shout out.
yeah, dog. And then Spanish, shout out Spanish Mike, he sent me a DM, and he was like, fool, you're a beast. And I was like, nah, this ain't him. Like, I checked it, and I was like, fool, he's messaging me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not a beast, you're a fucking beast. Like, shout out to you, dog. What are you talking about? And then I was like, much love, brother. Hope to meet you one day. And then he's like, fool, you rib, blah, blah, blah. And we just had a quick little, like, back and forth text through DM.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had, him and Paul had an event, like, I don't know. Like
Was it that Mike Mo one?
No, it was like a primitive signing where Paul went and spoke. And I told Spanish, because he posted it, they both posted it. I was like, I'm going to pull up with my boys. I took my son and all his homies.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I want to pull up and meet you. Like, I mean, we're already cool. We're already texting.
Right.
I'm going to take the boys to meet you, the little homies. And I've met Paul a few times. I've skated with Paul back in the day. And then when I pulled up, he was like, he gave me props, and he was like, "Fool, front blunt, front salad," and I was like, "What?
Hell yeah.
What is happening?" And then Spanish, we chopped it up. We were super cool with each other. You know, you got to try to keep your composure because we're all grown men. You don't want to fan out, but I'll be the childhood me. I'm fanning the fuck out. Like I'm like, this is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, he just fucking, he just like reached out and he was like, fool, if you ever want to come skate the park, come through. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Skate primitive? What? Yeah, can we? So I pulled up with a few homies, and then it was like, we started meeting at little things and like little events and little like gatherings and like
chopping it up. And like one time P-Rod, he gave away a Tesla in Hawthorne to the homie. The homie won a Tesla. Right.
From the primitive giveaway. My homie was the winner. So Paul in Spanish and Alan Hannon, they pulled up to the Hawthorne skate park to give homie his Tesla.
Okay.
And while they were there, they drove up in the Tesla, and I don't know, they were going to Uber back or whatever. They had all their camera gear, and they didn't have no boards or anything. After they gave homie his Tesla, we were all kind of chopping it up like homies, and it was kind of sprinkling and raining. And I was like, what are you guys going to do right now? And they were like, we're just going to go back to the crib. And they didn't know how to get home or nothing. I was like, I'll give you guys a ride.
Yeah.
So I had Paul, Spanish, and Alan in my car. I was freaking out. Freaking the fuck out. I had P-Rod sitting shotgun, dog. I'm like, I'm going to post this on my story. Is it cool?
Yeah.
I'm freaking out, dog. He's like, yeah, come drop us off at the park. You guys skate the park. So then it was like, okay, now we're cool. Now we're like, but now that's the boy, dog. Like now I'll message him like, what are you up to? Hope everything's good. That's the boy, dog. Like they show so much love. Everybody on the primitive party is just like, those are real ones right there, dude. You know, and they're number one right now. They're top of the game right now. In my opinion, in the skateboarding game, they're up there, dog. So shout out to them.
Shout out to that, man. Yeah, so you got to hit and then you did the salad too, right there at the.
Well, yeah. Then Spanish was like, you know, after we, start chopping it up, then we became like boys. And then I was like, I kind of had this I always had this feeling like, I'm not going to ask you to go to the primitive park unless I'm ready to perform. Like, I'm not just going to go to kick it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I want to make it count.
Absolutely. And it's a drive. So if I go there, I'm like, I'm ready to put in work. Like, so I went there, I ollied the stairs, I did a few things, and then I was like, okay, let me jump on the rail. Jumped on the rail a few times, but it's a regular size handrail, dog. It's a grown man ass handrail. That thing is not small. And Spanish kind of called me out once. He's like, bro, you gotta salad that shit. And I was like, I'm like, I board slid it last time. And then I went with the homie and we were just fucking around, and I'm like, I think Mike Moe and Tori Pudwell were in there.
Oh, damn.
And Mike Moe was just walking around on his phone, like chilling. With Heath Moe, Ryan Denman, like everybody I ever looked up to. I can't help it. I fan out, dog. I'm like,
right.
But I don't bother these guys.
Right.
I just kind of like, what the fuck?
Dude's right there.
Yeah, and I was just like, you know what? I board slid it last time. Fuck it. Let me jump on this rail and try a salad. And I got it. It took a little battle, but whatever.
Okay. But hey, the scary part is once you know how to bail out of it, I guess
it ain't shit.
It ain't shit, right? You know what I mean?
It ain't nothing.
It's all about that first
it's
takeoff.
like if you can fall, if you know how to fall, or if you can take a fall, you're good.
That's
I'm used to slamming all day long, so I kind of conditioned my body to like slamming ain't nothing, dog.
You get the little baseball slide.
I can't wait to slam. Yeah, the first 2 slams, I'm like, all right, I'm ready. I'm warmed up. Now I'm gonna get this.
Yesterday, man, I was like, because yesterday's Go Skate Day, right? And I went to the Pomona thing, and they're rolling. There's a the driveway had the driveway had a little bump in it, and then it had that little sewer drain thing too, right? So I was like, dude, I don't know if I could roll up through this. And sure enough, one of the wheels got caught, and I do a fall right in front of everybody. And I was like, oh, I guess I'm warmed up now. Let's get it.
Yeah,
I'm done. Let's go.
That's all.
Now I went in and I started skating.
I can't wait to slam sometimes because you kind of need that.
Yeah,
little like wake up call, like that little.
Dude, I took 2 slams, and then I had to go back and try to get the trick again because I didn't want to go sit down. I'm not that guy. Like, oh.
Yeah, I went to Go Skate Day, and we didn't know where to go because
we went to that curve at the beach.
Oh, that shit's retarded.
That downhill.
It's so stupid.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's a pro spot. You think you're gonna go there in 50-50, and you're not. I mean, unless I can't ollie right now, I got a bad leg. I was going to try and board slide it. It's so wax. There's like 40 pounds of lacquer on it. It's rounded. So there's no
Right.
You can't sit on nothing.
Right.
And it's so slick. And there's guys there. Everyone's trying to get that clip right now. Mm-hmm. I thought I would. I went there and I left. We left, dog. Yeah. I was like, get the fuck out.
I saw you rolled up to it. I was like, damn. Oh, I thought you were going to get something. And then you're like.
No, I was jumping on it.
Yeah.
And it's just so slick. Like, everyone that was doing it, I don't know, the homie board slid it.
Like half-cap board slide, right?
He was doing a half-cap board. I don't know if he got it or not. Was he homie Caballo's board slid the whole thing, and then, my homie Darvin 50-50'd it. So I was like, all right, I know these fools. I got a board slide or a 50-50. Bro, that shit's round, dog. And I got to do a backside. I got to do a backside 50-50.
Yeah.
There's no... And I don't have board slide rails.
Okay.
I don't know if they did.
Right.
But I'm not board sliding that shit. I was like, let's get the fuck out of here.
I feel like rails would just get you cooking too fast, though.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
It's kind of mellow.
Okay.
But it's 400 feet long.
Right. Because, I mean, to me, I felt like maybe a no
if it was front
to
side...
keep you,
Dude, if it was front side, I would grind it, but nah, that shit. It's a real spot. That's a real. I've grinded some cool stuff. That's a real ass spot right there.
Yeah, that spot's hot right now, huh?
Yeah.
Did it just pop up? It's always been around because I've been.
Well, they went and they grinded it down, and then they poured lacquer over it.
Ooh, that's what they did.
So I think Slappies did it.
Slappy Reds.
I think Slappy Reds did.
Ace? Was he the first one?
I don't know. I don't want to give props to the wrong person.
Right.
Yeah.
I probably got it wrong.
If you guys know in the chat, leave it in the...
I know. I got to look through my phone. I don't want to do that right now.
Yeah, because every time I would open my Instagram, I'll see a clip of people 50.
Everyone's doing something on it. But they grinded it down. And then...
Well, at least you went to go look at it,
Oh, yeah. I ride my bike to that all the time, but I never saw it. And then I was like, let's go check it out.
Is it a busy walkway with people walking around?
There's people on there walking all day.
Probably so it's hard to see. Looking at you crazy too. What are you doing?
It's Redondo Beach, dog. It's Rat Beach. It's It's loaded with people. All right.
Yeah. I want to go back to the skate parks. Do you have a favorite skate park?
I would say my local Hawthorne.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite stuff to skate there?
I like the two-stair.
The two-stair?
I like the two-stair. It has a shootout ledge right next to it. I just like it because I can warm up on it and do reps on it.
Okay.
So I can do... it's like cardio, bro.
Yeah.
I like the flat bar. I like the pyramid.
I want to do the chain. Don't you have a chain too?
We have a chain.
Right? I want to do that.
Oh, you got to come through.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
I only been there once, and that was for that.
You just pump over it. You can pump over the pyramid, and you float over the chain. It's fun.
Yeah. We went for the event not too long ago.
For the Christmas Louis Lopez event?
I don't think it was the Louis one. It was the one where they had all the vendors on the walkway going up.
Oh, yeah, I think that was SB's.
SB's, yeah.
Yeah,
That was a big one.
That park was loaded that day, though.
Yeah.
You got to come on a regular, like...
Yeah.
Come in the end of the day.
I had a park like
come
3
around like
blocks
5,
away.
6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Perfect time to skate that park. Sun setting, lights are coming on. Nice and cool.
Yeah.
It's chilling. Right now, it's smoking hot outside. Ain't nobody going there.
Oh, dude, this studio gets pretty hot in the summertime, too, so you came at a good time.
Really?
Yeah, like I figured out now we got like AC running from the room over here. We got a hose, but that's only for us.
Okay.
These guys over here baking and stuff, but we're good today. It feels nice.
Hey, they also got that famous marble ledge, no, outside of Hawthorne.
Yes, it does.
Oh, yeah, it's outside of the park.
Huh.
It's all chewed up, though, bro.
Yeah, but before, how long has it been there? Was it before the skate park or the skate
It
park
was
came
like...
before that?
Okay, so it was like they made the skate park, and then they made that.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a little seating spot, right?
Seating area, and no one even really thought to skate it. And then people started skating it, and then it started coming out in videos.
And man, yeah. Well, the colors.
Justin Eldridge.
That's what I was gonna bring up.
Yeah, he
Did he like back nose blunted or something?
He did everything. He did like half cap crook to back nose. He did everything on it.
Yeah.
But now, like you got like Ryan Alvaro, Louis, like Tori Pudwill. Some people just come just to skate those ledges.
Just probably, yeah.
Some people don't even like going in the park. They'll just go to those ledges and get it. Like, runway's a little choppy, but...
Yeah, that's one thing, too, that I noticed. I was like...
You got to run and drop your board.
You see the
And
spots on video all the time, and you're like, damn, I want to go there. And you don't know what the...
Hell no, bro. You don't know what they're going through.
Yeah, man.
These fools are real rippers. Like, you think you're going to make it do it? Like, oh, he kick foot back tailed it.
Dude,
that was
no good. I was like, what? I'd be lucky to get a no slide.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
They don't know the challenges behind
the scenes.
Yeah,
man.
You're like, oh, you see in the ski video, I could do this, I could do that.
Hell
Go in
no,
person.
Bro. You show up, it's catfish.
Mm-hmm.
Catfishing, dude.
Yeah. Hey, I had a question. Did Theotis come out of Hawthorne too? Or
yeah.
Okay. Were you like skating with them as well or not?
He was younger than me. He was a little kid.
Theotis Beasley?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to him.
So he was a little guy, and then once he got on the Baker program, he just kind of like, he was out of there.
So you seen all these kids grow up? I mean, like, not kids, but all these dudes?
I saw Louis Lopez when he was a little kid. He would come to the park with his dad. We were cool with his dad. I mean, he would, like, his dad would just sit in the park, bring him, and he was a ripper, bro. Like, he was a ripper. Theotis was a ripper.
Furby
was a ripper. Antoine was in the mix, too.
Antoine, shout out.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
They were all ripping, bro. And, like, Louis was, like, I don't know, like he was a little guy, bro. He was, like, maybe 3.5 feet tall, maybe 4 feet tall.
It's always a trip when you see the kids that small.
Varial hill flipping 10 stairs and shit.
We would see Tony Cervantes when he was a little kid, like back in the day at Whittier Skate Park.
He was on Foundation, right?
I can't remember. I think this was even before he was sponsored.
Tony Cervantes?
Yeah.
He was on Zero. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
No, but he was on Foundation before that, right?
I'm not too sure.
Okay, I know who you're talking about, though.
Yeah, and we would see him flying around the skate park, and we're like, dude, that guy's going to be somebody one day.
Yeah, out of nowhere, some guys just make it.
Yeah.
Like, some guys just, one day they're just pros.
That's so cool. That's rad to witness that, too, so.
Oh, yeah, I saw it with a bunch of homies. Like, I saw a few people just like, and not even becoming pros. Now, some of them are in, like, the industry. Some of them are filmers and
business owners
and make videos and editors and all out of,
Isn't that a trip that, like, when we were younger, we're just like wanted to skate, but now as we're older, we see all these opportunities like that could come with skateboarding, like as a coach, entrepreneur, or a trainer, or a business, or a
there's a lot of people coaching too.
Podcaster,
right? So many opportunities.
Yeah.
Videographer, photography.
I never got into that. I never got into the whole side of like getting money out of skateboarding. I just always did it for fun because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna
Did you ever get any flow or anything? Or are you getting any flow now? Just
You know what? Heath from Primitive, he sent me a few boards, and Andrew from Santa Cruz, he sent me a few boards. But those guys got so much love for me. Like,
now I seen you skating one of those big boards from Elf.
oh yeah, he sent me a board. Well, Jordan Maxim,
Yeah.
he let me borrow his board because I was like, I want to get a clip on this.
Yeah.
Let me just get one, like a board set.
Everybody skates.
Everybody skates. And I went and I posted the clip, and Jordan's like, bro, I don't know. I did a front salad on the board, and Jordan's like, send me that clip. And he sent it to Alf, and Alf posted it.
Yeah.
On his page, and I was like, what the hell?
This is amazing.
Yeah, I was like, I trip out every time somebody reposts, like, or shows any kind of love, because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I look up to these fools, and then after he posted it, he DMs me, what's your address?
Damn.
I'm sending you a board. I'm like, okay. All right, dog.
I'd put my address so it's already screenshotted. Here you go. This is my
Yeah,
bam.
I was like, yeah, I put mom's house real quick.
Yep.
Phew.
Safest spot to send it right here.
Absolutely. You're not sending it to my apartment, dog.
I don't want it.
Somebody might get it.
You know. Look at this big old box here.
Yeah. No.
Dude, that's amazing. Shout out to Alf, man.
Yeah.
Alfonso Ross, everybody.
He's the man.
Everybody skates.
Yeah, I gotta get healthy so I can get some more clips on that board.
Dude, yeah, I mean, those things are. I finally got to ride one the other day.
I got one in the trunk, bro.
All right, and I tried to go around the skate park, and man, I guess where my feet were, I didn't really have it on the tail. So when I went up the quarter pipe,
You weren't
I couldn't kick turn it out. I felt like I was on a longboard. I said, oh no. But it was fun though. But once you learn how to kind of like carve it, and then
those are big boards, bro.
like it's a trip.
It's a lot. It's a lot of.
And what's his and Mike York?
Mike York rips
Dude,
those
he's
boards.
ripping those boards, dude. I love it. Love to see it.
He
man.
rips those boards. That's that big board gang. And Jordan Maxim. Jordan skates it like a regular board.
Yeah.
Like tray flip, hurricanes, and
Tray flip. Dude.
Jordan's done some crazy like.
I seen
I
you.
know what
You
Jordan
did
did.
the kickflip, right? I seen the kickflip.
Yeah, I did a kickflip.
Yeah.
I struggled with that, and it was a tic tac. But my bushings aren't broken in yet. But I can get it up on a flat bar.
Yeah. My buddy
But
has.
it's a heavy board, bro.
My buddy has one too.
You got to get a clip right now.
Shout out to
after
Wyatt.
this.
Shout out to Wyatt, man. He did a board slide to like hurricane or something like in the land. You're like, what? But man, dude, I'll try it out. I don't know what I can do, but
They're gnarly.
maybe Alpha sent me one after that. No.
For sure you would.
Get a skate show clip.
Dude, but okay, since we're on boards, what's your board setup?
I ride the primitive. I ride the primitive 825 standard.
825.
I got indies. I don't like to change my trucks because I'm a big guy. So I just find bushings that'll support my weight.
Okay.
And I just keep those bones bushings. And I got bones wheels.
Bones wheels.
Yeah.
Do you have a
54s.
Okay. Do you have a preference on like bearings or anything like that?
Whatever the homies will give me.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'll ride reds. I don't care.
Reds, dude. I tried reds and I break them.
Really?
They popped out on me a few times.
I mean, reds, they're... All bearings right now are around $20-$30. So
I buy the damn bones, man. Those expensive $50, $60 ones, whatever. But
the white box.
yeah, the ones down there. See that box?
Oh yeah, the white box. You got the white box. That's big living over here, dog.
I've almost bought the ceramic.
I got them once.
I couldn't bring myself to buy.
I got them once.
Yeah.
I got hooked up with them though.
Yeah.
They're like, "What do you want?" I was like, "Those."
Yeah.
And they shot me a pack. I'm like, "All right."
Dude, 825 though, that's a good size.
Yeah, I used to ride 8.5s because I always liked the wide board.
Uh-huh.
And then my homie Berto blessed me with an 825, like a hand-me-down. Berto's always buying boards, and he likes a fresh board always.
So you get one just barely used?
No, like he uses them.
Okay.
But his boards are still good.
Right.
So I'm like, okay. I jumped on an 825 and it felt better. And I was like, I don't know why this feels better. Kind of easier throwing it around. Because I like the frontside flip and throw shit sometimes. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get 825s from now on. I just switched it up. And now, if you realize, everyone rides an 825.
I usually do now.
Yeah. It's like the standard out there. So you can always get an 825.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on an 8.5 now only because that's the twin paddle I like to ride. They only had that at my shop, the local skate shop I go to, Two Felons. That's the only reason, but it feels too big for me actually.
825?
No, 8.5.
Oh, 8.5s, they're big.
They're big, man. So I need
to be ready for that.
And I almost want to. I might have to gradually go back again, but I want to maybe go back down to an 8 and see if I like that. But man. We used to ride 775 back in the day.
Yeah, I'd ride anything.
Dude. All right. Are you working on any skate projects right now? Are you filming anything?
I'm working on a little part for I Dabble with Jordan.
Sick.
I think it's done.
Okay.
I don't have no bangers in it, though. I got hurt. In January, I sprained my ankle.
Is it more like a day in the life type of deal? Is it a...
I don't know what we're going to do.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know what we're going to do.
It's just capturing everything?
We were just getting clips.
Sick.
We were getting, for like a year.
Oh, wow.
We were going out and just hitting parks. And then he would be working on other projects with other people. And he would like hit me up, like, you want to tag along? And I'd roll. I'm driving. Like, I'm going. I will go to this park with you and meet your friends because I'm a fan of his. So once he asked me, he was like, "You wanna skate?" And I was like, "What?"
Let me think about. Yes.
I was like, "What, bro? What are you talking about?" And it's funny because when I met him, the board I was riding was his pro model.
Oh wow!
So I met him and I have his blind board I'm skating in. And he's filming me. I'm like, I don't know what anything is anymore. This is fucking nuts. Like,
that's so wild. Is this all happening after the viral moment, or did you?
This is after.
This is all after that. Okay.
This is all after. This is once. Yeah, I was just getting hit up, and then I was just like,
that's crazy. Yeah, because you
me and my homies trip out. We're like, fool, like, what the fuck is going on? Arto just liked my photo, like.
Yeah.
It's like one of my favorite skaters ever. Like, everyone's favorite skater. And like, what?
Damn right. And
E-Rod commented on my...
And you don't see him too much in the skate world like Arto, you know what I mean? But
no.
But he's still got his, you know?
No,
he's a photographer now, I believe.
Yeah, he's a photographer now, but...
living in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah, but... Bro,
but he's still...
Straight legend.
Watching.
Like, yeah, straight legend, dog. Like...
Yeah, dude, that's amazing, man. Dude, and shout out to what you do, because you're also doing Jordan Maxam's yard, aren't you?
I did his yard.
You did? You finished it?
Yeah, I did his yard. So I did it. He wanted to do it for his lady, and so I went over there and hung out, and I got to kick it with him, and like. It's kind of like if I did your house, I'd be kicking it with you.
Speaking of that,
like that's what I do. Like I go do your yard.
Yeah, you guys are cooking together. You guys are hanging out.
We're hanging out. Like I give a reasonable price. I don't try to. I just like to stay busy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really try to
go
above and beyond and get rich off one job.
Right.
Because I want you to recommend me to your friends or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Keep it going.
It's word of mouth. It's all I work off word of mouth. So that's how I get gigs. I do fake grass.
I mean, I would love to have. My dream was always to have this whole top done.
Yeah.
And have a putting green back here, little frisbee.
You can put a little, yeah.
Like just the top area because I mean that'd be affordable for me maybe, but you know.
Yeah.
You know, some lights and stuff over the mini ramp and all that. You know, in the future, hopefully.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man.
So you said you do gardening work or just grass?
Like artificial grass, synthetic grass. So AstroTurf, turf, I mean,
my aunt just got her house done too.
really?
Yeah,
I would have did it too.
I know. I mean, she did the whole front, but they remodeled the whole front of the house. Yeah.
I'm
I would
gonna
have did the grass.
need a business card for the future.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a whole
Instagram
turf page.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick. I'll
Yard
work it out.
Butler.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you've been doing it for a while?
I've been doing it for about, I want to say 10 years.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's good to know. Yeah.
Shout out BG.
Shout out.
Yeah, I went to work with my boy, and shout out Mousy. My boy Mousy was like, come through and be a laborer. And I was like, what? He's like, bro, my buddy needs some help. We're going to go bang out a job in like Long Beach. I was like, how much are we making? He's like, we'll give you $200. I was like, cash? Then I was only making like maybe 70 a day dishwashing. And I had the day off, and I was like, absolutely, I'll go.
Yeah.
Take my chick on a date after that and everything.
Yeah.
So I went and worked for a week, and I made a rack.
Damn.
And then I asked my boy BG, I was like, hey, dog, I know you paid me this, and I'll probably never see you again. But how much did you make on this yard? I don't know. He said something like $9,000 or something, and I was like, fuck this. I'm never doing anything else again. I mean, I'll do something else, but
Yeah. But this is main.
I was like, nah, I was like, I can bang these out. Like, that's good money. Because we're literally outside shoveling and kicking it.
Mm-hmm.
And
You do everything too. You did all the prep work, like.
we did all the prep work. We excavated everything, dug everything out. We laid down weed block. We brought in gravel, leveled it, compacted it, laid the turf, nailed it down, stretched it out, groomed it.
And grooming it, like I see you guys pour sand on it. And
I pour sand, pet deodorant, fluff it, stand it up, clean it. We do all that. But when I did it with him, dude, we did it like, we banged this job out in a week.
Mm-hmm.
And we did it. We left the yard perfect. And I asked him, I was like, dude, fuck, you fucking racked up. I was like, let me work with you.
Yeah.
So I worked with him, learned. And then I worked for another cornball company that fucking, I was just kind of like a laborer on there. But they were like hating on me because I would do side jobs and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fucking haters. Like,
Yeah, they don't like that, huh?
yeah, fucking nerds, dude. I'm like, what do you care what I do on the weekend? I'm working, like, you know.
I'm not using your materials.
Exactly, dog.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
But yeah, so I did that. And then I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just going to do this. And I just would like, you know, I'll hit up my contractor homies or anybody that I know, like, needs work. I'll go wherever. Like, I'll pull up. We'll talk about a price. And we'll get it done, you know?
That's crazy.
Shoot me a little something up front.
Yeah.
A lot of times I don't even ask for money up front.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just get to work and just knock it out.
Yeah. I mean, it's good though. It's like you can say, you know, because that way.
Man, if I'm doing a big job, yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna need to get the materials and stuff. But,
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But
And-
then afterwards, you know, yeah, because
when I'm all done and you like
satisfied,
it, come in and check. We're kicking.
That's amazing. And I know, didn't you give Jerron Wilson a quote as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna do his house, but his house is already done. I probably just need to go touch it up.
Oh, okay.
Just because his is he's got his done a while ago, and his is like around a pool.
So it needs a little maintenance.
It just needs a little love. That's it.
That's cool, man. Yeah, it was funny, dude. My aunt lives around here, so she was out in her yard with a damn vacuum. I don't know. Do they sell certain things?
You gotta use that brush I got, dude.
You guys, I was laughing. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, people do that, but there's so much stuff in there.
Yeah.
That a vacuum, you're just gonna fuck up the vacuum.
So would could you go back to someone's house and say would you clean up the yard and stuff like that too?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll do it if I do your house.
Uh-huh.
and you call me and you're going to have a wedding in the backyard in 2 years or whatever, I'll go fluff it up for a couple $100.
That's cool.
Put a new pet deodorant, clean it, wash it, do all that.
I'll let my aunt know in case she needs to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I would think, I didn't even think about it. You think once you lay it out, done, right? But then you forget about all the leaves and the dirt and all that.
Shit's in it.
Yeah, you got your neighbors coming around letting the pets use it.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, so I do all that.
That's amazing, dude. Dude, I would love to get a quote. At least just a quote, you know. We ain't there yet, but I would love to know a number.
Yeah, for sure.
So for the future.
Shout out.
You feeling good? You're still good? You don't have to use the restroom or nothing?
No. Are you good?
We're all good. You're good?
I'm like, I don't know if it's me or I don't know, but there's some stomach noises. I think it's me getting hungry or something.
I think it's all of us.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm chilling.
I think it's just me. It's just like, but it's not too bad. You probably hear, but if not, then we're good. We're good. Yeah, we're almost through it though.
Yeah. All right. I want to ask, what are your hobbies off the skateboard?
I like working out. I like going to the gym. I like hanging out with my friends. I like roasting with my friends. All my friends. Shout out all the homies. Shout out all the homegirls. I mean, we roast, bro. We party. We have a good fucking time.
Yeah. I mean, you're always putting up stories and you get
dude, I mean, like, my people, my circle is solid, dog.
I mean,
like,
I thought I saw you throw a burrito at someone's car the other day or something.
Fuck yeah. Shout out Richie. That's my dog right there.
Oh, bro, you guys
That's how we roll, dog. Like, people see us.
I was like, what is going on? Drive by burrito.
Yeah, people see us in the street and they're like, or we'll be talking shit to each other. Like, we'll be full on roasting, like, party with my boy Kendall, you're gonna get cooked. You're gonna get roasted, dog. Yeah. Like, you'll hear us and we'll be talking so much shit to each other. You'll get nervous because it'll sound like a fight, but it's all love. Like, we just fucking roll like that. So everybody in my circle, everybody I kick it with, solid, dog. Like,
I love that.
Yeah, we fuck around hard, and if you can't hang, then you probably ain't.
You ain't one of us.
This ain't for you, dog. Because you'll get your shit roasted. You have the homegirl.
I feel like that's like partying with you guys. Like, you don't want to be the first one to go to sleep around you guys.
Nah, we don't. We'll let you sleep. Yeah, it's all love, bro. We'll let you
wake
sleep.
Up with writing on you or something.
Nah, we'll tell you about it the next day. We'll take a picture of you and post it on Instagram. We don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all my people are solid, dog. And if you're not, then you're not my people.
Maybe it's not for you, huh?
Hell no.
Dude, that's amazing.
We X out a lot of people. We run through them like, oh, you know, later.
Dude,
peace out.
All right. Anything else off the board that you enjoy?
I like riding my bike.
I see you doing that a lot.
Yeah, I just want to get in shape. I want to lose the belly. I got to stop drinking or slow down.
But, I think the belly help you go viral. Because you do skate without the shirt.
I only skate without the shirt.
Okay, hold on. Have you heard this yet?
I've heard it all.
I mean, the Bert Kreischer. You know Bert Kreischer?
Yeah.
Right? The shirtless comedian. I'm like, like, this guy's like the Bert Kreischer of skateboarding right now.
I've heard that.
Yeah, okay.
I've heard that.
And then the other day, I was watching a car chasers. And I thought it, and then someone posted it, and then you reposted it.
Yeah, they were fucking roasting me, dog.
Oh my god! I'm all, is that the Yard Butler? And I was like, nah. And I was about to tell. I'm like, I don't know him like that to be telling him that. And then the next thing you know, dog, I see you post this shit. I'm like, oh, he went there. He did it on his.
Shout out to the putitas. They fucking. Tejo took a video of it, and I was like, oh my god. I didn't know what they were doing. I just thought it was a guy in a van, and then I was like, once I sat down, and I was like, oh my god, he's shirtless.
Shirtless guy.
I only lose the shirt because I get hot. Mm-hmm. That's it. Yeah. And I got a belly, I guess, fucking whatever. But I don't want the belly, but I just have it, you know?
Right. But it was funny, too, because I was like, my lady was like, hey, who's your next
guest?
Dude,
I got hit up like...
my lady's like, "Who's your next guest?" And I'm like, "Well, let me show you a clip." And I show her the clip of you doing the salad down the and she just looks at me like, "What are you doing? Like, how come you can't do it?" I'm like,
dead.
Like, no, what?
I'm dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, he probably didn't stop skating. I stopped skating for 10 years.
Now I slowed down a little bit, but then I got back into it.
But
yeah.
but I'm like saying, I'm just scared of jumping on the rail. That's how it
yeah,
is.
dog. Yeah.
It takes
it was like right when that clip went out. That was when my chick passed away, and after she passed, I was like, "What are you gonna do?" I didn't know what to do. I was like, "All right." So I just started skating every day, dog. And that's when I was posting like a clip a day, maybe. All throwaways, all fucking around, just chilling with the homies. My son and his homies. And that's when it posted the salad, and it was like, phew.
Wow. That's amazing though, that it went viral like that.
Yeah, and then it was like, I'll post another clip, and it got like, I ollied over the chain, and I got like 1 million views, bro. Like,
you're like,
what?
Yeah.
But it's all algorithm, dog. It's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's good though. I mean, I like the attention that you're getting. I feel like, dude, everything you do looks fun too. So you're just having fun with it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm not trying to.
It's all coming from a good place.
Yeah, people come at me and they're like, "These fucking haters, dog." I get. And
that's when you know you make it though. You got some haters.
No, I don't know, dog.
Well, we haven't gotten there yet, so.
Okay, no, like these are like people I know. Like,
oh okay.
Yeah, dog. I got straight haters, but I'm like, it don't bother me. I'm like, you don't even follow me. You're my homie, But then they'll come up and they'll be like, "Oh, I like that kickflip salad you did," and I'll be like, "This fool, like, you fucking."
Well, you could say that on the post too. You could leave a comment.
Leave a comment, leave a like. If my homies post some shit, I'll put them up.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not hard
I
to
don't
do.
hate on anybody, dog. Like,
yeah. Dude, I love it though. I love it all.
Yeah.
Like I said, I had one little clip that went a little, not even viral, but I mean, it was me jump roping, right? Smoking a joint. But I'm like, how does that get 10,000 views and I can't get like a switch front board to go, anywhere? But whatever.
Switch front board. But like, it's the internet, dog.
Yeah,
you don't know it. Like,
I know.
I posted a clip yesterday that I was like, okay, this is gonna fucking take off, and it got like 900 views. And then the one the day before, it's like third day, and I'm at like 500,000. And I'm like, there's no way. There's like 100 comments every hour, and I'm like, and the actual clip that's dope, and I'm like, this is the fucking this is gonna fucking blow. It doesn't work like that. You don't know how it's gonna go, dude.
We have that with the show too. Like sometimes we go, "Dad, we'll get this guy." Like we had Jeremy Ray on the show, right? And you think, but it was early on. It was episode 16, so we're not
have
even
him come back.
Oh, we are. We'll ask him to come back. So so we'll do it again. But I mean, we thought, oh man, this is so exciting, and then it got some views, but I mean, it wasn't like the Chris Roberts episode. I mean, that one went the best for us so far.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he's got I think we got like 5,000 or 3,000 views or something like that on that one. Maybe 3,500 or something like that. So
that's dope.
I gotta look at it.
I want to watch that now,
dude. It's a good one, man.
Hell yeah, because I always
episode 100
for sure. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, dude. All right. Do you have any questions from Listo?
Yeah, I got a couple questions.
Hell yeah.
Do you have any advice for the youth out there?
Tell your family you love them every day and give them a hug. And if you can't show love like that, just be a real one and show love to your family. That's it. Mm-hmm. And do whatever makes you happy. That's about it.
It's a good
For
advice.
the youth. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like the youth need direction and guiding sometimes because they're so sensitive nowadays, or they're too much on
you
their
gotta
phones.
fucking just
You
go
know?
out and have fun.
Yeah.
Be outside.
That's one thing I like about skateboarding, though. There's no like participation trophies in it.
No.
You know what I mean? You're gonna get hurt.
No, you're gonna get. But these days, it's more like a lot of people look for recognition from their friends.
Right.
You know, they want props on their clip. They want likes. They want.
That's the
We
thing
didn't have
too.
that shit back then.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
Just fucking-
social media can get addicting in that way. You know, like
Right.
You're
You
like
know,
you're
exactly.
just like, oh, this only got 900.
No,
What the hell?
but when you go out with the boys, there's nothing like that, dog.
Yeah.
There's nothing that compares to having a straight sesh with the boys. Like, that's pure fun right there.
Yeah.
Pure happiness, dog. Like, just
Being out with
shooting the
everybody.
shit. Everybody's battling to get a clip. That's just fucking priceless right there, dog.
Right, like everybody's communicating with each other.
Oh, yeah,
looking
we're
at
all
each other.
laughing, roasting, order a pizza. Fuck, dude, that shit's the best, dude. I love that shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's a good advice.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta go. I got another question. Who would you like to see next on the show?
I don't know.
Like, could be a pro or local or your friends. Who would you like to see?
Who would I like to see on this show? Fucking. There's a bunch of people that would be. Furby would be dope. Furby, Spanish Mike.
Ooh, how to get that? Yeah.
Um,
We've had a request for Furby. This will be our second request.
Put my son on here. I would like to see him on
Oh,
here.
yeah. Bring them down.
Yeah. I got Kool-Aid, the little homie Kool-Aid. He would be good.
Was it just his birthday recently?
It's his birthday today.
It's his birthday today. Well,
Shout
this
out.
comes
He's
out
a
in 2
ripper.
weeks, but happy birthday to you.
Happy
man.
birthday, Kool-Aid.
Hell yeah. I saw you post that. So.
Yeah. I gotta go through my phone and fucking search for some clips. But yeah, he's a ripper.
Okay.
He's gonna be up there.
All right. Yeah, we'd like to get him.
He
early,
doesn't
man.
know.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
He doesn't know it yet, huh?
He doesn't know what he's got. But I've seen him 50-50 a handrail off the flat ground, like a wheelchair ramp rail. It was like 30 feet long. And he's like, "Oh, I don't know if I like the clip." I'm like, "Bro, you're an animal."
Who was the dude that you filmed doing that 50-50 across that long bar and they did a front shovey at the end?
That's him.
That's him? Okay.
That's Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was sick.
And that's him messing around. He didn't even mean business. Like, he doesn't know what he's got. I'm telling you, like, he's got so much pop that.
What park was that? Was that Westchester?
That was Westchester.
Okay, yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, he's going to be on the move soon. Like, you're going to see him.
All right, well, we got
He knows the right people. He's in this right scene.
Love to get him in the studio, man. That'd be
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Furby,
Yeah,
too.
Furby, Spanish Mike. Anything Spanish does is dope. So,
You know what? The other day, shout out to Ram. He picked up a board from Furby, a Yezer board from
Yeah.
his company, and actually told Furby about the podcast. He said he was down, you know?
oh yeah, Furby's Furby's an insane animal.
Yeah.
He's a ripper. He'd be dope on the show.
So hopefully we'll get him on.
Oh yeah,
For
they'll
sure,
all
you know?
come on.
Hell yeah. Hopefully soon.
So when
Sounds
we
good.
can just get him in the
It's
studio.
just all
you know?
timing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
there's a lot of people though. You get Louis Lopez in here, shit.
We love that too. Yeah.
We're gonna capture all the Pokemons. No, I'm just kidding. Gotta catch them all.
Yeah, you got it. I mean, even the underground skaters, like, get Baby J in here, dude.
Yeah.
Get who else? Yeah, there's a bunch of like local fools that rip that, you know.
And that's the beauty of this show, you know, so many locals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and these guys got you never even know they skated at work. They're like real jobs, like
Yeah.
working at the oil refinery, or you know they work at the airport. You know you wouldn't even know it, but then when they're off, you're like, oh, you skate? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people.
That's true. Dude, we had like a couple guests where like they're plumbers, electricians, musicians.
Oh, fuck.
But dude, we never knew that when we were out in sessions because we'll never talk. Like right now, how we sit down and having no talk,
Yeah, like
getting to know each
Figgy.
other.
Like, I don't know. Like, he does bathtubs.
Okay.
You know Figgy, right?
Justin Figueroa.
Okay.
I think he does like bathtubs and shit, and it's like, what? But he's a ripper. But it's so dope to see that. Like, that's what you do. Like, you know,
Yeah.
that's how you get your bread or whatever.
Yeah.
Sick.
Another
You're a
skill.
contractor. Or, like, all my homies are contractors. They're in the field. They're plumbers. They're concrete.
And it kind of works all hand in hand because then they could be working on a job. And
Oh,
then
they
be like,
all call me, or
"Hey,
I
we
call
got
them.
this." Yeah.
I call the boys quick for anything. I got.
You're working on a house and someone's got a leaky faucet. You're like, I know someone that can fix that.
Oh yeah,
Got you.
we have plumbers for days. I mean,
That's good to know, man. I mean, us skaters, we're a jack of all trades, man.
yeah, that's how I met Jerron, because he was like, I want somebody to work on my house as a skater. And he's like, I need some work with the artificial grass. And he just needs maintenance. He don't
Yeah.
even need artificial grass. He already has nice turf around his pool. He just wants it touched up.
Yeah. That's cool, man. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
shout out. All right, I think I just got two more questions.
Okay.
What would be one of your dream tricks? Did we ask him that one? I don't think so. No, not yet.
Front salad, Hollywood High.
Dude, I was about to say that. The 12 or the 16?
16, though.
Ooh, are you planning to do that in the future or just a dream right
Get
now?
the leg better first,
I
right?
gotta get the leg better, and I'll do it.
Dude,
Yeah.
that'd be amazing.
I gotta work on my leg. My leg's fucked right now, dude.
Slowly
Like,
but
it's-
surely.
I can walk and I can feel it getting better, but it feels like a fucking pinch.
Ugh.
Like something like squeezing my ankle. And when I go for, like, I'm fine all day. I'm fine walking around. I don't feel it or anything. But once I drop my weight and I want to put pressure to pop on the board,
Oh, yeah.
or like you don't feel it, but when you're skating fakie, like you turn your ankles certain ways. So once I get through that, I gotta just get the shit worked on and rubbed on, and once I go through that, then I'll be back.
Physical therapy, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's why I start riding the bike every day.
That's good.
I'll ride the bike 10, 15, 20 miles, sometimes more.
I like that you get to be by the beach, though, too, man. It's amazing. Like, you're on the Venice boardwalk. Like,
Oh yeah, so I stay in El Segundo and I just jam to the beach, and I don't like to ride my bike on the hills or in the streets because I have an older bike and the brakes are kind of messed up. So I just ride on the Strand, no brakes, and I just jam it. Like,
yeah, you gotta like.
but
pretty
if
much
I'm not
almost-
busy, you know, if I'm, I'll just go to the gym with my sister and her man and my mom. You know, shout out to Connie and Charlie and my mom.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Have you
I'll
tried?
go-
Have you tried the jump ropes yet? The Kelly Hart jump rope, cross ropes.
You know what, bro? I'm like just sitting here. I'm like rolling my ankle around, and I'm like,
You don't know if you can.
I can do it, but I just don't want to put too much on it.
Yeah. I get it.
Cause like when I'm at a skate session, like right now, any clips you see, I'm in pain, bro. That little front board I posted the other day, that shit fucking. Bro, that shit took some pain, and it looks like, oh, he's skating, he's cool. No, that shit's.
Yeah, I seen you doing like a 5-stair, I think, too, or maybe 4-stair. Maybe it was Westchester, and you were ollieing it, right? And you were just trying to get your.
I'm just trying to get fit.
Feeling, yeah, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like take care of your body, because I mean, I do. I probably don't eat as good as I should, but
All in time.
I'm in the gym, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm fucking like, if you skate with me, I do tricks. I'll do a 50-50 like 50 times. I'll do it 20 times just to do the reps, the repetitive, and just
keep them locked.
get my body used to you know. So that's why, like, but sometimes you fall, and I fell, and I fucked my ankle up. So I'll get back to it though.
Yeah.
But if I can't front salad Hollywood, I will board slide it.
Nice. Oh yeah. We'll love to see that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Hype.
That's getting done for sure.
Dude, you know what? I've been wanting to hit the 16 as well too. So maybe we go skate in the future. I'll skate.
Oh yeah,
skate
let's
with
get
you.
it, dog.
Hell yeah.
Skate anytime.
Got your
I'm always
back.
down.
Hell yeah.
I don't know about Hollywood now. Right now, though, it's gonna take a couple months, but I am gonna.
You're gonna get there.
I'm gonna do. I want. That's the goal.
Yeah.
I never thought I would jump on the primitive, bro. I went there and looked at it, and I was like, nah, fuck these fools.
That makes me scared now. Like,
These
and
fools
not
are
that I never
fucking
get to
insane.
skate it, but I'm like, I would be like, yeah, I would go for it. But then you get there, you sit down to like, hey,
No, but it's so fun because once you get there, Felipe Mota, Johnny Hernandez, like, they're just having a mellow set. Sean Moto's like in the cut. Like, they're having a mellow sesh. And then you're like, you kind of get motivated by being around these dudes.
Yeah.
I get motivated just to be invited there. So I'm already walking in there. I don't even give a damn who's there. I'm bucking on one. I'm like, can't breathe. Like walking into the Lakers stadium, like you're just on the floor by yourself. Like,
Damn.
what? That's what it feels like.
Damn.
And I'm just like, all right, now I'm gonna fucking do something.
Mm-hmm.
And in that double set, it's perfect. The floor is perfect. It's a little slippery, but you just gotta land your shit perfect.
Yeah.
And you'll be all right.
Slippery's good for falling, but yeah.
Oh, you slide in there, bro.
Yeah.
I did a front board, and Felipe Gustavo was like in the cut, and I fucking slid so far, bro. I slid like 10 feet. And I was like, I was like dying. I was like, oh my god. It was like a regular fall I got stuck on, and this fool walked up to me like, bro, are you good? I'm like, oh fuck.
I'm more embarrassed than anything, bro.
Absolutely. Like, bro, Felipe Gustavo would come and pick me up off the floor, my big ass. I'm like,
That is
oh,
funny.
this fool's nervous. Like, are you?
Yeah.
This fool's nollie flipping over a wall, and I'm like, fell on a front board on a flat bar. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. All right. You got any other questions, Listo?
I think just one more, but I think pretty much I think you answered it. But what's next for you? Like, what's next in the future?
Just hopefully get some big yards to some grass. That's mainly what I focus on. I mean, that's what pays the bills. That's what, pays for the party. But just hang out with the boys. Go skate.
Yeah.
Get some clips. Hopefully I get back to it skating. I want to be 100 so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And it's rough because
You want to keep the ball rolling, too. Like, you want to keep getting...
I just want to skate. I don't even
wanna
care
skate.
about nothing. Like, I don't care about
Another
the whole,
viral.
viral. I don't care about none of that. That just was something that happened.
Yeah.
I just genuinely like skating.
Yeah.
And I genuinely like hanging out with my friends, skating, and just being healthy. And, like, yeah, I'm a bigger guy, but
Mm-hmm.
I eat like shit. But I love to skate, dog. Like, once this heat cools down, man, fuck. I
Yeah.
want to be 100, bro. Like, I'll skate right now, but I can't do what I want to do. So I just want to get back to it.
Dude, I love that mentality, man. Of just like not caring about viral or likes or posting. Just like you just want to
No, and
skate.
it's so fucking funny because I trip out on it like everyone else. I'm like, what the fuck? It's just getting like 50,000 likes. I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't, but it's not real to me. I'm like, okay,
Cool.
we going to the gym though, or what's for dinner? Like, what are we eating?
Have you ever had like someone out like randomly come up to you and you're like, hey, you're that one skater guy?
All the time, bro.
Yeah. Do you trip out on that?
At first I did.
Mm-hmm.
At first I did. It was more like I'd go to skate parks, and then I would be like, they'd be like, hey, what's up? You're that one fool who does the front salads. And then I was like, okay. And then, like, I went to Prince Park, Shout out Prince Park
Yeah.
in San Diego. And I was out there doing work. I've never been to the skate parks out there. And so I'm out there. The homie's like, "Hey, you're that one fool that skates with no shirt on." And I don't skate with no shirt on. That's just what happens.
Right,
like,
right.
I just get hot, and I'm like, "Fuck, the shirt comes off."
Nah, you're the guy with no shirt.
But he's like, "Fool, you're that big dude that skates with no shirt." Hey, he's like, That was all the way in San Diego.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, all right, now I get hit up like at a bar or at the mall, and fucking people will come up and be like, "Fool, you're that one fool who's like, who does the front salad or who's skating." That shit's, me and my friends, we trip out like, "Oh fuck, this fool."
People ask for photos.
I don't think I've gotten asked for photos a couple times.
Okay.
Nothing crazy though.
All right.
Like no autographs. Not
Fuck
yet.
no. But if you come up to me and you're like, I'll post you on my story. I don't care. I'll post you. I ain't tripping. Like,
That's cool.
Oh, yeah, shout out.
That shit's jokes, dude. That shit's crazy.
That's still amazing though.
Yeah,
It's fun. You know.
It's super fun, dog.
Yeah.
Like, me and my homies will be walking and some fool will come up and be like, "Bro, you're the guy who..." I'm like, "Oh fuck."
Here we go again.
Yeah, that's funny, dog.
When we started this podcast too, like I was thinking, like I was at a sushi restaurant, and some guy was like, "Hey, bro," like I'm like, "Oh, here we go." This guy recognized me from the show. Nah, he was like, "I like that sweater." I'm like, it was nothing.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh man, I thought I was famous."
Yeah.
I was like, "Nah, okay."
Now, it is kind of a trip, though, sometimes when you're just doing your thing and then someone comes up to you, like, saying your name and you just catches you by surprise and you don't really recognize them or know them and you're just like...
Yeah, sometimes, like, I don't like to be an ass or a dick. I'll chop it up with you. Mm-hmm. But then, like, sometimes, like, one person came up to me and he was like, bro, you're that one fool. And then he's like, hold on, we're going to FaceTime the homie. And I'm like, all right, dog, go ahead, FaceTime him, dog.
Hey, I'm here with Yard Butler.
Yeah, he was like, I'm here with a Yard Butler, that one fool, dog.
And you're like, what am I supposed to do here?
I'm like, all right, dog, what are we doing?
Is it his birthday or something? You want me to shout him out? What's going on here?
Yeah, but it was funny because, like also, like, one time I went to San Diego and was skating Linda Vista Park.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Just a Kid Growing Up, 92. This fool walks up to me, dog, and he's like, hey, you're that one fool. Fool's Gone Wild. You're the big fool who skates and you fucking rip. And he gave me props. And I was like, fuck yeah, dog. Good looking out. And I was like, what's your IG? And I followed him back right there on the spot. Boom, boom. And shredded the park with him. And then I got the job in San Diego. And then I hit him up and I was like, what's up, dog? You want to go to work?
Oh, shit.
And we ended up working together. He worked that job with me.
Oh,
he banged
cool.
that job out with me.
Shout out to that.
Yeah, so now we're boys. Now we're like homies. That fool's the dog, dog.
Shout out to that. Yeah, you never know. Dude, the skateboarding could be a beautiful thing, man. You know?
It is. It really is. It's crazy how dope it is because people think, oh, you just go to the park and you skate around. Nah. You get jobs, you get work, you meet people.
Brings people together.
Hell yeah, dog. Like
yes, no matter what, if you're friendly and you're open and you go to a park, there's no way that you're not going to come out without meeting somebody.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
And now the skateboarding is like, it doesn't have that same, like, back in the day, like that early 2000s feel where everyone was just doing it. Now people kind of like gotta, if you want to skate, you gotta want to, dude, like straight up. But it's so worth it. It's the best thing.
Yeah, back
keeps
then,
your mental straight too. Keeps your head straight.
It does. Yeah, back then it was like a lot of kids that didn't even skate wore the skate shoes, and we don't see that too much anymore.
Oh, I still know people. Everybody wears skate shoes now.
Yeah. I see more. Well, unless they're maybe
no,
the Nike ones. I see.
Yeah,
But yeah, But
like, yeah, I forgot what I was
yeah,
going to say.
it's all good.
Had a brain fart. Happens to me
No,
all
I
the
was going
time.
to say something.
About shoes?
No, just the whole skating thing and
Okay.
the coming up, but whatever.
All right. Anything else?
I think
Lisa?
that was pretty much it with the questions for now.
Do you have anything you want to bring up that we didn't talk about?
No.
No? Cool. We got one more thing before you get out of here. Got a question from this bowl here and see what we get.
What? Fuck. I want to open all of them. This is crazy.
This is crazy.
You can spend a day with a pro skater. Who are you picking? P-Rod.
P-Rod?
Off the top.
Okay.
Straight up.
You know what? The trip, that was going to be one of my questions too, but that's crazy how that came out of the crazy bowl. But why P-Rod though?
You know what? Because I've kicked it with him a few times, but not the full day. I've skated with him. So I skated with him back in the day, right? When he was like a little kid. And he's not a little kid because he's like the same age as me. He's 3 years older than me.
Okay.
But I've watched him skate at Beverly Hills High School with Atiba and all the boys, the Beagle, like the whole girl team. He was on like ES, ripping. And then now to see him where he's at now, how he's like big dog. I mean, he's primitive, you know. He's, but what he's done for skating and fucking just how like, dude, to spend a day with him. Like I've seen him in a few different settings. I've seen him pull up in his whip.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen him session by himself. Like,
just imagine, yeah.
I just like when I skated with him, I sat down and just watched him. I'm like, I'm not gonna get in his way. And then I was like, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna get a pick on my board. I'm gonna start skating with this fool. But he's so humble and such a good guy. Like, I'm not trying to even fan out. I'm just talking to him as a real, like, forget the celebrity status of him. Like, he's 100, bro.
That's the best part about skateboarding, though. Like, they have that kind of status, but at the same time, they're just
I mean, but he's like, he's a real skate nerd. Like, this fool, like, I watched a skate video with him. We were at a premiere, and we were just standing off to the side watching the old, like, an old girl video, and he was just calling out spots like, oh no, that's North High. And I was like, fool, he's like just like me. Like, what? I mean, but people get this image of him because he's fucking, you know, he's big dog at Nike.
Right.
They're like, oh no, but he's real fucking down to earth. Mm-hmm. So
he knows what's up.
Yeah, and
he's the
streets. Dog. Yeah, he's in the streets.
He's in the streets. He's not just, you know, he's not sitting up in his hot tub all day.
Absolutely not. That fool really puts in work.
Yep.
And he's a perfectionist.
That's
like,
true.
That fool, he's like Reynolds. Like, they did the trick, like, the same trick, like, 30 times over and over. Not no regular-ass trick.
Right.
You know, big-ass frontside flip over a 10-stair. They do it, like, 30 times till it's...
Perfect.
Yeah. But to see him on another side, like, in his regular
off the
life,
board.
Off the board would be dope. So, yeah.
Shout out to P-Rod, man.
Dude, that's badass.
Yeah, he's a fucking... Yeah, I mean, there's a few other pros. Maybe Kirchart, just because he's so elusive and so secretive.
Go on a kayak with him or something.
Fuck, that was crazy, right?
Yeah.
That was nuts, bro. I was like, what is happening?
Dude, amazing, bro. Like, dude, again, it's amazing having you in the studio, bro.
Thanks for having me, dude.
Yeah, man. Like, you're welcome back anytime you want to come back.
I'll pull up all day.
You know what I mean? You can skate the mini ramp, or you want to skate the driveway here.
Or maybe sometimes when I'm not here or Peralta, you could substitute as a couch boy.
Right. If we get Furby on the show, you want to sit in as a couch boy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that'd be cool, too. You know, you're always welcome back.
Like,
oh, yeah, dog.
Like today, we're missing Peralta. Shout out Peralta. But, you know, you could have been sitting down as a couch boy in the future.
Yeah, fucking.
And we're sorry, Raw. We thought we were going to have SB photos here.
Yeah,
as a couch
dude,
boy.
it was all, like, last minute. I didn't even know if I was coming. I was like, I'm going to cancel on these fools.
Don't do that.
Because we were out last night. I'm, like, hanging out with the boys, and we're like,
Dodger game.
Went to the Dodger game.
Oh, let me Ice Cube bobblehead night.
Ice Cube bobblehead night.
Damn, I was gonna hit you up.
Shout out Rafa.
I was gonna be like, hey, do you think you can try and get me one?
Oh, we were trying to get like
a bunch of them. I bet. Yeah.
My homie got 2 of them and he sold one for $60. I was like,
ah.
But yeah, they took me to the game, and then they're from Bakersfield, so they want to
party.
They want to come out. They want this side of town.
You got to be the host.
So I was like, all right, let's roll.
Well, we appreciate you making it in, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And you have any shout outs?
I just wanted to say I love you, Dad. Oof.
R.I.P.
I miss you. And shout out my mom and my sister and her dude Charlie for holding it down.
Wow. Dude, our condolences, man.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Yeah, because I know that just happened recently. And
yeah, that happened fucking March 8th, dude.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't mind me asking, bro, how are you taking it? Like, how are you coping with it?
You know what? We're good, bro, because it comes in waves. When you lose somebody, we're good. I mean, we have each other. We're not beefing. You know, there's no family beef. My dad brought everybody together, so he was such a beast that, like, he didn't need to fight cancer because he was fighting cancer and he didn't even know it, dog. He was so positive and so energetic and didn't give a fuck about nothing that he was just doing his regular day-to-day and fighting it without even knowing. And he was so strong that I think he needed to just chill. Like, you know what, you're too strong for the cancer. You could just take a break, get your rest, pop. You're good, you know? So we're all kind of at peace with it. My sister, she's fucking going through it rough because she took care of him every day. And then my mom, she's going through it. But we have each other, so we're getting through it.
Yeah, stay strong.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. As long as things stop messing around the house, right? Stop misplacing it.
Dude, I think
he's hiding
he
things.
stashed my wallet for sure.
He's
He
hiding things
wants
around
you
the
to
house.
know that
100% he stashed my wallet.
he wants you guys to know he's still around.
Oh,
You know,
absolutely.
he loves
I
you
mean,
guys.
he does, but, you know, we miss him more than anything because he was loud. He was like, you know, and the house is just a little quiet now.
Dude,
A little more quiet than before, but we got each other, so we ain't tripping.
That's everything.
Yeah.
what I learned about grief is that, like, we don't have to go through it. We have to learn how to live with it. Like, you know, like,
Oh, absolutely.
for sure, feel that pain and let it out, bro. Because I
Oh,
had the
that's-
same experience, man.
That's what skateboarding,
Yeah, dude.
fly skate,
Yeah.
to get
Exactly,
through
man.
those dark days because I be having those dark days and I don't give a fuck those days. And
Yeah, you need something positive to fill in that.
yeah, I'll jump on the bike. I'll do whatever. I'll jump on the bike, go to the gym, hang out with my friends. I'll do it all, you know?
And when you talked about too, is to, like, you've been through it all, man. Like the substance abuse, jail, you know, and that made you stronger. Now you're going through loss. It's making you even grow even stronger, more.
Oh, yeah.
grow, you know?
Because I lost my chick almost 3 years ago, and then that was gnarly. Like, I never experienced anything like that. And then I lost a bunch of homies after that, and then it was like, okay, this is part of life. You kind of have to keep going, and you got to kind of, like, overcome and see what else is out there for you. And, you know, skateboarding got me through it all.
Yeah, you can't give up.
Yeah.
There's gonna be,
Nah.
whether you like it or not, there's gonna be another day.
Oh.
And you might as well try to make the best of it.
All we could do is just honor them now, you know?
Oh,
Honor
yeah.
them and
you know, they
remember
want to
them.
see you happy. They don't
sure.
want to see you a hot mess.
Right.
For sure.
I mean, you have your sad
They don't
moments.
want you to be a loser or a lame.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly, dog.
Let's bring it full circle here.
Yeah, exactly, dog. Yeah, because, I miss my dad, like, but I know he's chilling, you know? He's chilling with all the grandmas right now.
Hell
These
yeah.
are my grandmas, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's my
Venice
Grandma
Originals.
Irene, Grandma Lupe, Grandma Nana.
Oh, my grandma was named Irene.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Let me find out you're my cousin, dog.
That would be crazy.
Is that why you guys look alike? Nah.
Yeah,
Hey,
no.
that's a sick shirt. You customize it or family?
No,
or-
so this was the skate shop, Venice Original Skate Shop, and mostly all my family's from Venice. And, my uncle had these. So I was like, okay, I want one. Skate shop, I skate.
Shirt, yeah.
Yeah, and look, it's 1926.
Damn.
Yeah, so, I mean, this is my Grandma Loopy, this is my Grandma Irene. I love them. They were around when I was, coming up.
Mm-hmm. Is that the Ferris wheel in the back?
That's the pier.
Yeah. That's amazing.
That's the pier.
That's a dope shirt.
Yeah, and so I was like, all right, I'm gonna rock this for the interview.
Dude,
I was like going through my closet. I'm like, oh, what am I gonna wear? I'm not gonna wear a fucking Quicksilver shirt.
And that's sick that we got to talk about it too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Shout
Yeah, so shout out to the Fam Bam.
Shout out. All right, Listo, you have a shout outs?
Shout out number 1, God. Shout out number 2, Mom. Rest in peace. She also passed away March 25th.
I'm sorry for your loss, bro.
Thank you, brother. We're on the same boat, and
brother.
just going through it too. It comes in waves, and like one of my first loss. Like how you say, like I had family members that passed away, but not someone that you see every day that you talk to.
Your circle.
Yeah, someone you live with. I ended up taking care of her. She was with me with my addiction and everything as well. And she never gave up, So I'm glad.
Sick.
And what gives me a peace of mind that, like, I was able to take care of her last days when she got really sick,
Oh, she saw you at your bed.
She saw me sober up,
At least she get to see you sober
Yeah,
up.
because she will tell me, I don't know what you guys are going to do when I die. You guys are going to rot. But I'm like, Mom, what are you telling us that? Because she will see, like, my habits, But now I'm, like, honoring her and making the best, bro.
That's all you can do.
Focus on skateboarding,
have
competing.
a good time, bro. Kick it with the homies. Have good people around you. That's it, dog.
Right? So, shout out for moms on that one. Shout out for my dad, my family. Shout out, we're the Locals Sk8 show. Peralta, he's not here right now. He's here in spirit. Shout out you coming down, sharing your story, Like, I honestly would open my feed and see videos of you, like, skating. I'm like, dude, who is this guy? Killing it, Like,
That's
without
so
the shirt. And, like, now we're right here talking, bro. Like, we got to meet each other and heard a little about your story. And it's badass, bro.
Hell yeah, thank you.
So, shout out to you for making your way out here. And shout out to...
Sure. Anytime.
Hell yeah, brother. And then, like, shout out to skateboarding and to everybody doing all the positive things out there.
See, now I got to do, like, 40 more shout outs.
You got some more you want to say?
You know what? Chris Roberts said the same thing. He's like, bro, you made my shout outs look like nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I want to shout out my dad. That's it.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Shout out my dad and my fam. My people, they already know who they are. They're my solids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't mess with anybody. Anybody I mess with, they're solid. So,
yeah. Shout out to everybody out there.
Yeah. Everybody I roll with is solid.
Yeah. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you coming down.
Thank you, man.
Sharing your story with us. And of course, thank you, Listo, for holding it down. Again, Peralta's not in, but we'll probably see him next week. Thank everybody for tuning in and watching. This weekend is going to be 4th of July, so happy 4th of July. I don't know if anybody's going to be out this year because of what's going on in the world. But be safe out there if you are. And also this weekend is going to be Go Roach Day, July 5th.
What is that?
It's a homie of mine. He does the Roach Zone on Instagram. So if you guys are not following that, go check that out. And he's gonna have something at Mayberry Park here at from 5 to 8 this weekend if everything goes well. So he should have. He's getting some. I believe he's getting some boards made. So as long as he gets these boards made,
sounds dope.
Yeah. So y'all come out if you're in the Whittier area. Check it out. We'll be there. And we're the Locals Sk8. We'll be there. And also we got T-shirts made. We don't got the website up yet, but we're working on that. But if you guys are interested, DM us and we'll see if we can work something out and get you a shirt. And I think that's it. Till next week, I'm OG Sk8 Show. Peace out, everybody.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, bro.